Life is what happens to us while we are making other plans. Alan Saunders. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Susie Kassem. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Walt Whitman. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. You do not find the happy life, you make it. Camilla Ehring Kimball. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama. Folks are usually about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Abraham Lincoln. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Aristotle. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Dale Carnegie. You learn more from failure than from success. Don't let it stop you. Failure builds character. Unknown. Fairy tale, do not tell children that dragons exist. Children already know that dragons exist. Fairy tales tell children that dragons can be killed. G.K. Chesterton. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. Michael Altshuler. Just because it's what's done doesn't mean it's what should be done. Cinderella. With a smile and a song, life is just like a bright sunny day. Your cares fade away. Snow White. It's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Alice. Alice. In Wonderland. When we get to the end of the story, you will know more than you do now. Hans Christian Andersen, The Snow Queen. Learn as if you will live forever. Live like you will die tomorrow. Mahatma Gandhi. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Walt Disney. Move out of your comfort zone. You can only grow if you are willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable when you try something new. Brian Tracy. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. George Adair. Never bend your head. Always hold it high. Look the world straight in the eye. Helen Keller. We generate fears while we sit. We overcome them by action. Fear is nature's way of warning us to get busy. Dr. Henry Link. The man who has confidence in himself gains the confidence of others. Hasidic proverb. What you lack in talent can be made up with desire, hustle, and giving 110% all the time. Don Zimmer. Fake it until you make it. Act as if you had all the confidence you require until it becomes your reality. Brian Tracy. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince Lombardi. Let us make our future now, and let us make our dreams tomorrow's reality. Malala Yousafzai. The best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Walt Disney. Leaders set high standards. Refuse to tolerate mediocrity or poor performance. Brian Tracy. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up. Vince Lombardi. When one door closes, sometimes we need to turn the knob to open another. J.A. Tran. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. Jimmy Dean. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. Maya Angelou. Leaders never use the word failure. They look upon setbacks as learning experiences. Brian Tracy. We become what we think about. Earl Nightingale. There are no limits to what you can accomplish except the limits you place on your own thinking. Brian Tracy. Inspiration comes from within yourself. One has to be positive. When you're positive, good things happen. Deep Roy. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Helen Keller. Develop an attitude of gratitude. Say thank you to everyone you meet for everything you do. Brian Tracy. Imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. Marilyn Monroe. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. Nelson Mandela. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. E. E. Cummings. You were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. Zig Ziglar. Belief creates the actual fact. William James.